1,000 acres in size, and there are more strong winds in the forecast for today that could create more dangerous conditions. 2 months since Russia invaded Ukraine, the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres will travel to Moscow next week. He'll meet with Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov and be received by Russian President Vladimir Putin. Meanwhile, more accusations of crimes against humanity from Ukrainian officials, including Prime Minister Denis Shmyhal.
Russia is terrorist because there is so much evidences, just Bucha, Mariupol, other Ukrainian city, where you can see these atrocities and terrible war crimes.
He says they're targeting civilians. He was in Washington, D.C. He's the most senior Ukrainian official in the U.S. since the war. In Northwest D.C. on Friday, 4 people were shot, apparently at random, by a sniper in an apartment.
It just appears that this person was just shooting randomly at anyone who was out there. It's unfortunate. It speaks to the depravity of some of the individuals that we have to face in our communities.
That's Metropolitan Police Chief Robert Conti. All 4 victims expected to survive. The shooter was found dead. Stocks fell Friday. The Dow Industrial Average had its worst day since 2020. It was down by 2.8%, but home prices showing no signs of slowing. Median existing home price was $375,500 in March. Bay Area realtor John Young Wong says a housing shortage is contributing.
I've been in situations where the successful offer was maybe $300,000 to $500,000 over asking.
You're listening to ABC News.
Oil investments involve a high degree of risk, and actual results may vary. Oil keeps going up as the Russia conflict escalates. Get in on the next major oil boom now and help the U.S. with your patriotic investment that can potentially pay you monthly income for up to 20 or more years. That's the sound of a producing oil well and the sound of a smart investment. If you're an SEC accredited investor, you can take advantage of Encore Energy's projects. The U.S. government needs your investment in oil and is allowing you to write off nearly 100% of your investment in the first year. Goldman Sachs is projecting oil to go up to $100 a barrel. Call 800-278-7455. Call now and learn how to deduct 100% of your investment and create 20 or more years of potential monthly income. Call 800-278-7455. You'll be calling directly to the home office of Encore Energy. That's 800-278-7455.
Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene testified under oath Friday that she did not take part in or assist in insurrection. That was during a hearing as a group of voters want her taken off the ballot in November. They say her actions involving the Capitol riot violate the Constitution. ABC Steve Osunsami has more from Atlanta.
They presented her own words. The star evidence that they presented was a tape that she had posted to one of her social media accounts where she essentially said that it was not in the best interest of her supporters to allow the transition of power from President Trump to President Joe Biden to take place peacefully.
A judge expected to decide next week. Final numbers are out on the enhanced border inspections at the Texas-Mexico border.
Over the course of 8 days, Texas troopers ran a white glove over trucks coming across the 8 bridges that connect the state with Mexico. With produce importers and business leaders complaining, Governor Greg Abbott called it off. But during that 8 days, 850 trucks were taken off the road for broken headlights, underinflated tires, oil leaks, among other things. The Texas Department of Public Safety says none of the trucks contained weapons, drugs, or undocumented immigrants. Jim Ryan, ABC News, Dallas.
This is ABC News.
What's all the buzz about nasal irrigation and navage? Here's the science. Airborne germs invade through your nose. When your nose gets clogged, it's less effective and germs multiply. Eventually, your immune system can get overwhelmed and you get sick. Navage pulls out the bad stuff so you can breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and feel healthier. At Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Target, Bed Bath, and Walmart. Or go to Navage.com for a free gift with purchase. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E.
Brian Clark, ABC News.
It's the time of year to come to NC Tractor for the selection of Massey Ferguson tractors and Bobcat zero-turn mowers. NC Tractor gives fantastic customer service, the best discounts possible, and it's a locally owned business. NC Tractor on Railroad Avenue is helping to make outdoor work more enjoyable. Shouldn't you have something that you can be proud of for a long time? Massey Ferguson and Bobcat zero-turn mowers. Come look them over. 299 Railroad Avenue, Rutherfordton. That phone number is 0395.
Warm temperatures will persist for this weekend. Today, we are going to see a little bit more clouds build in, but we're heading into the lower 80s. By tonight, we're down into the mid-50s with temperatures in the low to mid-80s. For tomorrow, that warm air will stick with us all weekend long, and we will stay mostly dry, making it great for any outdoor activities. Once we head into the work week, our next best rain chance will arrive on Tuesday. Highs will remain in the 80s. I'm meteorologist Peter Sherwood in the Weather Center.
All right, thanks a lot, Peter. Right now we have clear skies out there and 55 degrees at WCAB. Sunshine on Wednesday with a high around 73, and this warm weather and clear skies are going to continue for the next several days. So enjoy it while we got it. Feels great out there. 54 degrees right now at WCAB. These obituaries brought to you at this time by Crow's Mortuary Crematory Service.
Thinking about the departure of a loved one through death is a subject we don't like to talk about. However, pre-planning or prepaying for a funeral is a consideration and responsible thing to do. With so many options available today, it's important to speak with someone you can trust and someone who can help you find a balance between the emotional, spiritual, and financial needs of your loved ones. Crow's Mortuary and Crematory is recognized as one of the best family-run funeral homes. It's a family tradition, and they know how to care for your family. Any questions you might have, they will be happy to answer. Call Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services at 286-2304.
Rita Rogers Weathers, 88, of Cherryville, passed away Thursday at Wendover Hospice in Shelby. A native of Logoff, South Carolina, worked in textiles for many years, worked for Rex Mills in Lowell and J.P. Stevens in Stanley. A member of First Free Will Baptist Church in Dallas, survived by her son Douglas Rogers, wife Carol of Cherryville, brother Jack Bowen, wife Mary of Dallas, 3 grandchildren, 10 great-grandchildren, 5 great-great-grandchildren survived. No formal services are planned at this time. Memorials may be made to Wendover Hospice in Shelby. Harrelson Funeral Home cremation service serving the family of Ada Rogers Weathers. Douglas Wayne Lowry, 64, of Ellenboro, passed away Thursday. Arrangements are incomplete. Will be announced by Washburn Dorsey Funeral Home cremation service for Douglas Wayne Lowry. John Wayne Towery, 81, of Forest City, passed away Tuesday in hospice. A native of Rutherford County, retired long-distance truck driver, worked for Watts Regulator, served in the U.S. Army during the Vietnam War. Lifelong Baptist, graduate of Chase High School, survived by a son, John Glenn Towery of Forest City, 2 daughters, Rhonda McCraw and husband Mitchell of Forest City, Gina Tate of Forest City, his brother Danny Towery and wife Diana of Columbus, 4 grandchildren, 2 great-grandchildren survive. Funeral services will be held 2 o'clock this afternoon. Paget and King Chapel. Burial will follow Eternal Hills Memorial Park. Military honors provided by the Rutherford County Honor Guard. Family will receive friends from 1 until 2 p.m. prior to the service at the mortuary for John Wayne Towery. Memorials may be made to Carolina Foothills, Forest City. Family is at the home of his daughter Rhonda McCraw, Old Henrietta Road in Forest City. Mary Lee Callahan Curtis, 91, passed away Sunday at Fairhaven in Boston, a native of Rutherford County, member of Florence Baptist Church, worked for the town of Forest City her entire career in the city clerk clerk's office, where she served as city clerk. Services 3 o'clock Sunday, Florence Baptist Church. Family will receive friends from 2 to 3 p.m. in the church prior to the service. Burial will follow, Cool Springs Cemetery. Memorials may be made in her memory to Florence Baptist Church in Forest City. Paget and King Mortuary crematory service serving the family of Mary Lee Callahan Curtis. Karen Hefner Cuthbertson, 61, of Rutherford, passed away Monday at Atrium Health Cleveland and Shelby. Daughter of Raymond Hefner and a native of Rutherford County, active with the Rutherford County Humane Society. In addition to her father, survived by her husband, Joe Cuthbertson, 2 daughters, Ella Smith and husband Jeff, Stephanie Lattimore and husband Joe, 2 stepsons, Chad Cuthbertson and Clifton Cuthbertson, 1 sister, Debbie O'Toole and husband Terry, 1 brother, Tony Hefner and wife Tammy, 7 grandchildren survive. Family will receive friends from 2 to 3 p.m. Sunday, McMahon's Funeral Home. Memorial service will follow. Memorial at McMahon's Funeral Home Chapel, 3 o'clock Sunday afternoon. Memorials may be made to Rutherford County Humane Society, McMahon's Funeral Home. Cremation service serving the family of Karen Hefner Cuthbertson. Brenda Self, 61, Mooresboro, passed away Thursday, Rutherford Regional Medical Center, a native of Rutherford County, dedicated homemaker, survived by her husband Kenneth Self, daughters Dale Blanton and Linda Early, wife Mikey, all of Henrietta, 2 sisters, Barbara Bullman of Mooresboro, Ruth Ramirez, husband Jose of Spindale, survived also by 12 grandchildren, several and a great-granddaughter. Graveside service, 2 o'clock Monday afternoon, Rutherford County Memorial Cemetery. Family will receive friends following the service at the graveside. Harrelson Funeral Home cremation service, serving the family of Brenda Self. Donna McDaniel, 59, of Ellenboro, passed away Thursday at her residence, a native of Rutherford County, graduate of Chase High School, class of 1980, worked as a supervisor at Clearwater Paper in Shelby. Survived by her sister, Sonia Bagwell of Cane Creek, a brother, Rusty Sprouse of Ellenboro, 2 half-brothers, Michael Sprouse of Forest City, Raymond Sisk of Columbia, South Carolina, brother-in-law Matthew McDaniel of Ellenboro, survived also by several friends. Memorial service, 7 o'clock Monday evening, Harrelson Funeral Chapel. Family will receive friends 1 hour prior to service at the funeral home. Harrelson Funeral Home cremation service serving the family of Donna McDaniel. Terry Thompson, 62, of Spartanburg, passed away Friday at his residence. Native of Spartanburg, worked as a diesel mechanic for over 20 years for Johnny K's truck and trailer repair. Survived by his daughter Cheryl Thompson of Mooresboro, a son Adam Thompson, and wife Sheeny of Rutherford, brothers Danny Thompson of Forest City, Bill Thompson of Spartanburg, Timmy Thompson, wife Deborah of Mooresboro, Perry Thompson of Mooresboro, stepbrothers Robert Painter and Mike Painter of Chesney, stepsister Wanda K. Lawson of Chesney, also survived by 5 grandchildren. Memorial service, 7 o'clock Tuesday evening, Harrelson Funeral Chapel. Family will receive friends 1 hour prior to service at the funeral home. Harrelson Funeral Home cremation service serving the family of Terry Thompson. That's the obituaries we have at this time, brought to you by Crow's Mortuary Crematory Service.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance. Helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi, an independent licensee of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Association.
Hey folks, Farmer's Friend Feed Seed Supply is an amazing store. I can say that because they have what you need. From pet supplies to fire and ant killer to horse quality Timothy alfalfa hay, $14 per bale. Attention carp fishermen, they have C&J flavoring, only $8 per bottle. And they have oats for sale. Refill your propane tanks at the lowest price. Fully stocked with all your deer supplies and a great selection of farm implements. Need mulch? $12 per scoop. We could call it a superstore. Farmer's Friend Feed Seed Supply, 188 Whiteside Road in Rutherfordton.
Going to the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office now, Sergeant Brandel. How you doing, sir?
Good morning, sir. I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Doing fine, thank you. What do you have for us today?
Let's see. In the past 24 hours, the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office has answered 187 calls, processed 12 arrests, and currently have 173 incarcerated. Under our arrest reports, we have a Lydia K. Self, 35-year-old white female of Rutherford, was charged with 3 counts of failure to appear on misdemeanor, given a $10,500 secure bond. We have a Christopher Don Butler, 43-year-old white male of Spindale, was served with 1 count of failure to appear, given a $10,000 secure bond. We have a Jacob Samuel Knapp, 24-year-old white male of Ellenboro, was charged with 1 count of felony larceny, given a $2,500 secure bond. We had a James Samuel Champion, 41-year-old white male of Ellenboro, was charged with 1 count of failure to appear on a felony and 1 count of failure to appear on a misdemeanor, given a $10,000 secure bond. We have a Cody Blake Dunaway, 26-year-old white male of Mooresboro, was charged with 2 counts of failure to appear on a felony, given a $25,000 secure bond. We have a Andy Darren Green, 53-year-old white male of Ellenboro, was charged with 2 counts of domestic violence protective order violation, and given no bond on that. We have Dion Cash, 44-year-old black male of Spindale, was charged with 1 count of resist struck to public officer, given a $5,000 secure bond. We have a Walter Ashley Littlejohn, 48-year-old black male of Spindale, was charged with 1 count of resist struck to public officer, given a $5,000 secure bond. We have a Andrew Robert Holloway, 31-year-old black male of Far City, was charged with 1 count of assault on a detention employee, given a $25,000 secure bond. And we have a Jesse Charles, 26-year-old white male of Rutherford, charged 3 counts of failure to appear on a misdemeanor, given a $500 secure bond. Under our incident reports, we have a breaking and entering reported La Vista Circle in Far City. Looks like some money was taken, some pocket knives, air pistol, a drone, surveillance camera, camo backpack, and a cordless drill. We have another B&E street in Ellenboro. Looks like a 9mm handgun was taken. A Glock 380 handgun was taken. And we have a misdemeanor larceny reported, US 221 South. Looks like someone stole some 250-gallon propane tanks from the residents. And that's all we have this morning.
Okay, we appreciate it, and y'all have a safe weekend.
Yes, sir. You too. Thank you very much.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Cheryl, I've been talking to Tommy and David, the outside salesmen at Henson Building Materials in Forest City. They're going to help us navigate through our remodeling project.
Well, I know they have tons of experience, so we'll be in good hands.
Good hands is right. Even professional builders shop there because they trust the quality products and service.
And did you know they have a great relationship with our community, too? Oh, they're so nice.
Henson Building Materials, 177 Duke Street, Forest City.
Building starts here.
It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale.
Going to the Communications Center now, and Emily, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. What do you have for us?
In the past 24 hours, Rutherford County Sheriff's Office and 911 Communications has processed 452 911 calls and administrative calls, which consisted of 67 emergency medical service. Law enforcement, there was 187 for the Sheriff's Office, 105 for Forest City, 39 for Rutherfordton, 1 for Lake Lure, and 48 for Spindale. Fire calls, Forest City responded to 3 motor vehicle collisions. Lake Lure responded to a gas leak, and Sandy Mush had a gas leak, and that's all.
Okay, we appreciate it. You have a safe weekend.
Thank you, you too.
Bye-bye.
How hot is the new Scorching Hot 7 scratch-off from the North Carolina Education Lottery? Well, with a top prize of $700,000 and a bonus game on the back, people everywhere are hot to trot, in hot pursuit, and hot on the trail of these little hot cakes. So get out of your hot tub, put on your hot pants, and hot rod on over to strike while the iron is hot and pick up the new Scorching Hot 7 scratch-offs before someone else starts their hot streak and you find yourself left out in the cold. Must be 18 to play. Approximate overall odds of winning are 1 in 3.65. Problem gambling. Helpline 877-718-5543.
Let me brag on Hutchins Pest Control a minute. Don't let the pest bug you when Hutchins Pest Control is as close as a phone call. Honest, dependable, professional, and on-time service may be the reason they keep getting voted best pest control. If you have a pest problem, call this family-run business at 287-5171. Licensed in North and South Carolina and fully insured and bonded. Get a free estimate when you call Hutchins Pest Control and be sure the job is done right. That's Hutchins Pest Control. Call them today at 287-5171 and they'll be right there.
Heading up the hill, Gary Wilson. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. Like you said, I hope we can just hang on to this beautiful weather we're having right now.
Yeah, if I find a way to bottle it and save it, I'd do it right now.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I'm all about some warm weather. Me and wintertime parted ways a long time ago. But we're sitting on about 55 degrees up here this morning. Got up to 82, I believe it was yesterday, and might be even warmer today. So can't beat that. Quiet overnight, no fire calls or anything. Ghost Creek's having a plant sale and a yard sale today, going on from 7 to 3, and they'll be having some breakfast biscuits and probably some hot dogs and stuff for lunch. So if you're hungry, stop by there. If you need some plants, stop by there, or just browse around, see what you can find. That should be a big crowd out there today.
Oh, yeah. Should be good and be perfect weather for it, too.
Perfect weather for it. I'll take this weather all year long.
Oh, yeah. You and me both.
And that's about all we got up here this morning.
Okay. We appreciate it. Have a safe one now.
You have a good day.
All right. Bye-bye.
Pass it on. Here's a short quiz. Who won Best Actress last year? Who won the World Series 2 years ago? And finally, name your favorite teacher. Pass it on. Now, I'm guessing that the last question was the easiest. Why is that? Because that person made a difference in your life. So, go ahead and make a difference. Because making a difference is in you. Pass it on. From PassItOn.com.
I'll be here to hear what's on your mind.
As an adult, kids want to know you're listening to them.
but they also want to listen to you. When it comes to alcohol, they want to know your expectations and how and why to avoid underage drinking. Talking early and often about it in everyday conversations reinforces your message and keeps lines of communication open. For more information, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
In the beautiful Boston, North Carolina, and Deverne Upton. How are you doing, ma'am?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Doing great.
Well, over here in Boston this morning, we have 60 degrees. We're supposed to have a beautiful day today. Need to get out and enjoy this beautiful weather. I think it's supposed to get up to about 82. Fire department had no calls, but they will be meeting at the fire department doing some things this morning. Stop in at Washburn store and check their items out. Get you one of their good sandwiches. Whistle Stop Bakery here on Main Street. She's got all kinds of bakeries. Stop in and check those out. And everyone have a wonderful weekend.
Okay, we appreciate it. And the same to you, ma'am. Be safe now.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
As a referee, I pay attention for a living. While I'm busy watching the game, I need your help keeping an eye on the stands.
If you see something that doesn't look quite right, tell a law enforcement official.
We all play an important role in protecting our communities, and you can help.
If you see something suspicious, say something to local authorities.
If you see something, say something is used with permission by the New York Metropolitan Transportation Authority.
Talking to Sue Price now at Sunshine Cherry Mountain District. How you doing, ma'am?
Doing okay. Hope you are.
Yeah, I am. Thank you.
Well, good. Well, let's see. I didn't have any calls from the fire department. Don't have any birthdays or anniversaries on either one of my calendars for today. Tomorrow on my personal calendar, I got a birthday for Dale Ramsey, so happy birthday to Dale. And let's see, First Broad's got a birthday tomorrow for Brandy Edgerton. So I hope Brandy will have a good day. And Fairview, let's see, they have Dale Ramsey on their calendar, and Carolyn Robinson, and an anniversary. No, they don't have an anniversary. So not too many celebrating, but we hope anybody that's having a birthday or anniversary will have a real good day on their special day. Looks like they're going to have a beautiful day for it.
Oh, it's going to be perfect out there.
I know. Let's see, in my announcements, tomorrow at the Duggins Creek Church, the Piney Mountain Boys will be singing during the morning worship service. And then tomorrow afternoon, the Golden Valley Crusaders are going to be in concert at Ellenburg Community Church. And that church is located on Main Street there in Ellenborough. And also they have the South Mountain Singers. There's no admission. The love offering will be taken, and everyone is welcome. So I know that'll be a good singing. The Golden Valley Community Club will be having their regular meeting Monday night at 7 p.m. And then we're going to be having a fundraiser at the community club on April the 30th from 11 to 2. It'll be hamburgers and hot dogs and the trimmings and probably desserts and whatever. And that's for donations only. So not too much going on, but we hope everybody will have a real good weekend, and I hope you will, Tom.
Well, thank you, ma'am. Same to you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Kristen Chenoweth. When many servicemen and women return home, they carry with them the invisible wounds of war. But thanks to the life-saving power of the human-animal bond, professionally trained service dogs can help. If you're a veteran or know a veteran struggling with post-traumatic stress or traumatic brain injury, please go to AmericanHumane.org to learn about their Pups for Patriots program, which provides specially trained service dogs free of charge to veterans in need. Let's help our veterans heal from the invisible wounds of war.
Going to Shingle Hollow now. Tina White. How you doing, ma'am?
I'm doing well this morning.
Well, good. Glad to
How
hear
are you,
it.
Tom?
I'm doing great and enjoying this beautiful weather we're having.
I know it's going to be another beautiful day. Good day to be outside. It is 55 degrees up here in Shingle Hollow this morning. And the fire department has been all quiet in the past 24 hours. And there is a wonderful country buffet breakfast happening at White House Community Clubhouse this morning. It started at 7, going to 10 a.m. It's $7 for adults, $3 for children. 5 and under eat for free. Go ahead and head on out to White House Community Clubhouse for that breakfast. And then for birthdays, we don't have any today, but tomorrow on Pilgrim Way's calendar, we have an anniversary for Jay and Kaylee Hitt. And on Piney Knobs, we have a birthday for Pete Frazier. So I hope both of these, or all three of these, have a wonderful day tomorrow. And that's all I have right now.
Okay, we appreciate it. You have a great, safe weekend.
You too, Tom. Everyone stay safe, and God bless you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Getting a flu shot helps us stay healthy, so we don't miss out on what matters. Like that family movie night your daughter can't live without. Yeah, can't do that. Every year, millions of people in the U.S. get the flu. Especially now, no one has time to miss out on moments that matter. So get your flu shot. Find out more at getmyflushot.org. Brought to you by the AMA, CDC, and the Ad Council.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand.
No, you hold my hand.
Here we go.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt U.S. Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Tom has been a teacher for over 40 years. One day, I think one of the students had asked the question and he didn't remember the answer. And I also noticed that he was letting his class out earlier than they were supposed to let out. I was really starting to worry.
Levi and I talked about how it would change our lives, but he was there beside me.
When something feels different, it could be Alzheimer's. Now is the time to talk. Visit alz.org/ourstories to learn more. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush. Brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
Heading to Union Mills now, and Brenda Kelly. How you doing, ma'am?
I'm doing just fine on this super sunny Saturday morning.
Boy, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm enjoying this kind of weather. It's
I am
beautiful.
too. We need to bottle this so that when December and January next year roll around, we've got this to open up.
That's right. If we could bottle it, we'd be rich.
Oh, we would. We'd be sold out in a afternoon, probably in an hour.
And we'd have enough money to last us from now on.
Yes, we would. Yes, indeed we would.
Yeah, but I enjoyed this beautiful weather.
Oh, I do too.
Well, let's see. I've got 50 degrees on the front porch. I don't have any birthdays or anniversaries today, but tomorrow on the 24th, I want to wish my brother-in-law, Mike Kelly, and then Jordan Brooks a happy birthday. And that's all I have on that. And then in ways of announcement, Saturday, April the 30th at the Union Mills Learning Center, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Springtime at the Mills Vendor event. Over 60 vendors will be on site with various crafts and items. No admissions and raffle tickets available for sale. And so far, that's all I know of going on up here in this part of the world.
Okay.
So I say you go check on Luther Sweet Thing and see if everything's all right in Ellenborough, and you have a wonderful weekend.
Well, you too, ma'am.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Catch you later.
Nobody gets a better deal than the customers at Sisk Family Ford. They have a proven record of the best deals. Sisk Family Ford, Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealer, has recently been recognized as the #1 Ford dealer in customer satisfaction in the Southeast. That speaks well of their commitment to serve their customers well. Look for all the new design 2021 F-150 at Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealership. That's Sisk Family Ford, Oak Street, Forest City. You know, there is a lot of misleading information about Medicaid eligibility. The Arledge Law Firm would like for you to know the truth. For instance, if you need a nursing